In this video, I'm going to go through 3 different strategies that you can use to be consistent no matter what has held you back in the past. If you are here, my friend, it probably means that you are trying to stay consistent while also navigating the unique challenges of having an ADHD or another type of neurodivergent brain. You likely have said to yourself, why can't I just stick with this like everyone else? But here's the truth that no one is talking about. Traditional goal-setting strategies are failing neurodivergent minds. Most advice that we've been given around consistency involves rigid schedules, linear processes, or strict accountability systems, leaving us to feel like we're broken or not trying hard enough. But through my own trial and error, I realized that these systems weren't built for us. Neurodivergents have a different type of wiring in the brain. So we need different approaches when we're trying to achieve our goals. In this video, I'm going to go through 3 different strategies that you can use to be consistent no matter what has held you back in the past. But first, hey, I'm Alicia. I help people with multiple passions figure out how to manage multiple goals at once without feeling overwhelmed. I do this using neuroscience and habit-forming techniques. Because no, we don't have to niche down, choose one thing, or only have one career. In fact, your fulfillment in life depends on whether or not you allow yourself to fully express who you are. Now, back to the topic. As neurodivergents, we need strategies that work with our brain, not against it. So let's dive into 3 strategies that you can start today. The flexible to-do list. Instead of creating a rigid to-do list, create a menu of tasks for the day. Break your task into 3 different buckets: high effort, mid effort, and easy effort. Then just allow yourself to pick the task that feels the most doable for you in the moment. I personally rely on 2 key factors to make this choice: my energy and the amount of time I have. This will tap into your brain's need for limited choice, and it's going to help reduce your resistance. Now let's talk about the 2-minute rule. Big tasks and projects can feel super overwhelming. So when that overwhelm does strike, rather than trying to push through, just commit to 2 minutes of effort. Often getting started is just the hardest part. And once you're in motion, your brain is going to be in a better position to decide whether you want to keep going or stop at that 2 minutes. This works because starting a task, even just for 2 minutes, creates a sense of progress. And once you get started, your brain often wants to finish what it started. This taps into something called behavioral activation, a principle in cognitive behavioral therapy, which suggests that small actions create momentum and improve overall productivity. Now let's talk about energy matching. Instead of forcing yourself to be productive at the right or ideal times, try tracking your energy patterns. Are you more hyper-focused in the morning or maybe at nighttime? And ask yourself, when do I get those physical bursts of energy? Plan your most demanding task during those peaks of high physical energy or high mental focus energy. Now, I want to address something really quick about energy patterns that isn't often discussed, and that's unpredictable energy patterns. For one reason or another, you might not have predictable energy patterns. And if this is the case, I want you to rely heavily on the strategy that I talk about in this video. It's called the flexible effort approach. I go a little deeper into how to plan goals when you really can't predict how you're going to feel. I got you. For neurodivergent and ADHD minds, rigid systems often lead to burnout, guilt, or a complete shutdown. And one thing that all of these strategies have in common is flexibility. Flexibility gives you options, quick win dopamine hits, and the permission to pivot when you need to. All things that work with our brains, not against it. So here's your homework. Start with just one strategy from this video and try it for a week. Maybe it's creating the flexible to-do list or using the 2-minute rule. Let me know in the comments which one you're going to try first. And if this has been helpful, I hope that you consider subscribing. I'm going to be creating more videos on how to embrace a lifestyle that doesn't box you in. And remember, consistency is achievable for everyone. You just have to redefine it. And the goal isn't to be perfect. It's to show up for yourself in a way that feels fulfilling and sustainable. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.